How you doing, everybody? This is your pal Joker here, and welcome to Sports with Joker, on the channel where we talk about sports, basketball, football, baseball, anything to do with sports collection of memorabilia, cars, etc., etc. And today I'm going to begin my channel with the very first box I got from Amazon called NBA Hoops Basketball Cards 1990-91 season. What's great about this collection of cards is the Michael Jordan. Obviously, the great Michael Jordan. Anything with Michael Jordan is considered to be valuable, and I think I saw a PSA 10 graded on Michael Jordan for maybe $1,000 online. I'm not quite sure. I would have to go look it up. But there's two cards that are worth a lot of money in this collection set of cards. One is this one, the silver number 65 Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I also think that's pretty cool that they have their middle names in these cards. I thought that was interesting. They had a unique way of designing the cards back when. But the other card is Sam Vincent. Now, Sam Vincent was an average player. He was not as good as Michael Jordan, obviously. What happened? We'll find the cards. When we find the cards, I'll tell the story. So this is the box that came in from Amazon. As you can tell, has not been opened for, I would say, 30 years, 32. That sounds about right. The box is kind of damaged. I don't know if it opened during shipping or he stored it that way, but let's hope that the cards are not damaged. And back then, my uncle told me, because he collected these cards for me when I was little, and he gave me the Michael Jordan card. The little wax packs were 25 cents. So it's amazing how cheap these cards were back then. So here we go. And 1990 wrap, gone. Wow, looking at this box brings back memories, man. There wasn't a time when I did not hear the name Michael Jordan growing up. He was probably the most famous basketball player of my time, in the history of this sport. This is John Stockton, Hall of Famer. Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer. Oh, Dan Robinson, Rookie of the Year. I have two of these cards right now. I would actually like to get one of them signed. There's a sports card place here where we live, where he goes to go visit. I would like to get that signed. Patrick Ewing, Hall of Famer. 1990s wrap, garbage. So, here we go. Not bad. Wow. Wow, look at these cards. Back in time. Plastic wraps. Jesus, man. I feel like a kid again opening these cards. 15 NBA trading cards, and there's a total 36 packs. So 15 cards for each. So I'm bad with math. I'm not going to add it up right now. But this is not a math channel. It's a sports channel. Alright, here we go. First box. First bag. Not that hard to open. Oh, these are really easy to open. So here we go. Flip this over. Kevin Willis. He used to play for the Spurs, and then he was part of that 2003 NBA championship team. Ron Charlie, I don't know who that is. Rick Gunderman. Kevin McHale, Hall of Famer. Oh, this is a guy's card, and kind of center as well. Oh, a little bit right. See, Kevin Edward McHale has his middle name. That's pretty interesting that they had these cards that way back then. Don Nelson. Oh, Don Nelson. He used to play. I didn't know he used to play for the Boston Celtics. He used to coach the Dallas Mavericks back in the day. Back when we were going up against them in the early 2000s. I know we beat them in the Western Conference Finals to get to the 2003 NBA championship. So he was a good coach. And if y'all don't know it, Greg Popovich, learned from him as well. I think Greg Popovich was an assistant coach in Golden State. I'm not really sure, but I know he was under Don Nelson for a while. Johnny Dawkins, Michael Thompson. That's Klay Thompson's dad. We all know that. Mike Sanders. Chris Mullin. Ooh, this is a good card. It's pretty good center as well. Chris Mullin was on the NBA 1992 NBA Dream Team, and I don't know if he's part of the 75 great players of all time, but this is a good card to have. It's centers what you want in the card. Vinny Johnson, it's a little bit damaged right here, but well. Sam Vincent, that's the guy I was telling you about, but it's just not the card that we're looking for. Derek Harper, Sherman Douglas, that is Johnny Newman. Okay, so not much of terms of Hall of Famers yet, except maybe Chris Mullin and Don Nelson, Kevin McHale. We're gonna put this in the Hall of Fame section and put these cards right here. I want to put them right here. I'm gonna get them out of the way. So the view, second box, second pack. Let's open this. This is actually pretty nice. I'm actually enjoying this. Garbage, start this away. Bob Thornton, Bar Davis, Winnie Bennett's a rookie card. Glenn Rivers, Coach Doc Rivers. He's a player for the San Antonio Spurs, and we all know he ended up becoming a coach in the NBA. Won a championship with the 2008 Boston Celtics. He was the coach, obviously. But this is actually I don't have a Glenn Rivers card, so I'll probably put this in my collection. Matt Gokas, don't know who that is. Spud Webb, this guy was probably one of the best dunkers in the NBA. He was only 5'6", man. I know he won an NBA slam dunk contest. I'm not sure what year, but I know he won the NBA slam dunk contest. Dan Marshall, Joe Dumars, Hall of Famer, part of the Bad Boy Pistons. What is this? Alvin Robertson, Michael Ansley, Alvin Robinson, Tim McCormick, that is Frank Hornet, and Glenn Greenwood. Okay. That's it. Back here. Looking for that Michael Jordan card. Maybe it will be in the end of the box, but who knows? Oops. Be careful with these cards here. Craig Hodges, Bulls. Williams, Jeff Martin, Eddie Lee Wilkins, Coach Phil Jackson when he played for the New York Knicks. He won 2 titles with them. Chris Mullin, another Chris Mullin card. Famer. Byron Scott. He was with the Showtime Lakers on that team. Ended up winning a championship with the Lakers as a coach. James Edwards, part of the Bad Boy Pistons. All right, let's put him right there. Michael Adams, Michael Ansley, Rex Chapman, Lights Camera Action. What was this? I never heard of this card. Behind the Scenes. Oh, it's Karl Malone. I didn't know he shot a movie. No, it's not a movie. No, it is a movie. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. So he was an NBA player and apparently a TV status as well. And Hall of Famers right here. Tom Tolbert, Dave Ellis, new shells. So for a decent amount of cards, some Hall of Famers. Still looking for that Michael Jordan or the Sam Vincent card or the David Robinson. Mike Jaminski, Joe Wolf, Otis Thorpe. He was part of the 1994-95 Rockets team who won the championship. Steve Kerr, Coach Steve Kerr, was when he was with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Before he, look at the amazing career of Steve Kerr, man. He ended up playing with Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Coach under Phil Jackson. And then he went on to play with the San Antonio Spurs, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and to be coached by Greg Popovich. Yeah, we cannot know where he got the IQ of basketball from 2 of the greatest coaches of all time. And he played with 2 of the top players of all time, in Tim Duncan and, of course, great Michael Jordan. Kevin Gale, lottery pick. AC Green, part of the Showtime Lakers. Don Lottie, Lee Thompson, Mark Price. Yeah, he was part of the Cavaliers. I think he gave Michael Jordan a hard time when he first came into the league, but I'm not really sure how that story went. I have to look it up. Armin Gilliam, Poole Richardson, that's a weird name, Poole. Dave Corzine, Coach Larry Sloan, Hall of Famer, and Sidney Green. I've lost track of how many packs I've opened, but that's the journey. Another B.J. Armstrong rookie card. Chris Morris. That is. Ken Warren. Ooh, Patrick Ewing. That's a nice card. One of the greatest centers of all time. A little off the right. So you probably get like a 8 or 9 if you send it to PSA. I'm not sure how much this was selling for. Oh, it's a little bit off. High on the top as well. Probably get an 8. So it would probably not be worth sending this card in to get graded. Reggie Miller. This is a nice card, another Hall of Famer. I'm not sure he made it in the top 75 players of all time. I'd have to look up. He probably did. He was one of the greatest shooters of all time. Gave Michael Jordan a lot of hell in the 90s when they went up to each other. Nice card. Ron Strickland, Mark Bryant, Mike Brown, Raul Robinson, Jerry Reynolds, Del Curry, Steph Curry's dad. Super Streak. Oh, wow. This is amazing. Super Streaks. Irvin Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan. It's a nice card behind the scenes. I think I saw this on eBay, I think for about like $20 if graded PSA 10. So that's good money right there for a card. Dan Ambrose, Buck Johnson. Oh, this is when they won back-to-back titles. I was telling you about. They had to beat the Portland Trailblazers in that season. Before they got there, they won against Michael Jordan, and they had something called the Jordan rules at that time. They would basically beat the crap out of Michael Jordan when he would drive up to the hole, put a body on him. But we all know Michael Jordan took care of that the next season, 1991. Next pack. Get that away. Danny Manning, Sidney Moncrief, John Morton, Brad Daugherty. This guy was a big-time dunker. Rick Andelman, John Kojak, Kevin Johnson. Was one of the greatest sons of all time. Oh, Larry Bird. All right, this is nice. This is a good Larry Bird card. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure how much I would get for this one graded, though. I would have to look it up. But anything with Larry Bird, Mike Johnson, Michael Jordan, it's a good cards. It's good in the Hall of Fame. Winton Carr, Jay Humphries, Rick Green, Bill Fitch, Sammy Arlen, Jeff Malone. All right, some good cards. Be careful opening these cards as well. Okay. Mike Woodson. So looking for that Michael Jordan card. James Donaldson, Weston Garland, Ron Higgins, Bo Kimball, Robert Parrish, the Chief, one of the big three from the Boston Celtics in the '80s, Hall of Fame. Mark West. Who's that? Wrong side, I don't know who that is. Anton Carr, Derek Griffin, John Clean, Kevin Walker, Sean Kemp. All right, we have a Sean Kemp card. This guy was a big-time dunker in the NBA in the 90s, man. When you try to block a shot, he would make you try to regret trying to block a shot when he would dunk. So many highlights of him playing with Gary Payton. I'm surprised he did not get named to the Hall of Fame yet, though. But I think he should definitely be up there. This guy was one of the greatest dunkers of all time. Players with Gary Payton. He won up against the 1996 Chicago Bulls team, but obviously they lost in that championship series. But yeah, this time he was a good player, really good player. Fire, man, fire. Chris Cato. I don't know how much this Sean Kemp card would go for, this rookie card. I'm guessing PSA 10. maybe like 50 bucks. I'm not really sure. I have to look it up, but I don't think I would get a 10 on this one. You can see right here, off on a little bit on the right. And the back was alright, but the issue would be right here. But still a good card. So maybe 8 and 10, 8 and 9. I still, if it was get an 8 and 9, I probably wouldn't send it because it probably wouldn't be worth it. But it's still a good card to have in your personal collection. Charles Smith. Ron Rothstein. Sean Elliott rookie card. That's nice. Good card. We all know who Sean Elliott is, played for the Spurs announcer right now. And what I really know about Sean Elliott is he hit that big time shot in the 1999 NBA, I think Western Conference Finals, when his heel was over the line, but he didn't touch the line, and he hit that shot. And it was not an easy shot for him to make that shot. It was amazing. That catapulted to go on for the Spurs to win their title runs, 1999. That was their first title run. He hit that shot in 1999. It's amazing. Gary Payton draft card. Yeah, I saw this card go up on PSA 10. I think for like maybe 90 or 100 bucks. If it's got to be graded at PSA 10, and PSA is really strict on grading their cards. Kevin Duckworth, Rick Schmidt, Glenn Rice rookie card, Jerry Sloan. I have this card back. My uncle gave me this card back in the 90s, so it looks kind of pale. Don't like this one. It's white, so I'll probably keep this over here. J.R. Reed, Ronnie Brewer, Coach Scott Brooks, Dick Mariota. Oh yeah, he was the announcer for the college, probably for when the Final Four. I think that's him. Terry Teagle. Sorry, my voice is getting a little bit dry. Scoop up a little bit. Whew. Wow, bring that back numbers, man. Tom Garrick, Monty Bell. This guy was pretty tall. Scottie Pippen, all right. One of the greatest defenders of all time. Helped Michael Jordan to get those NBA championships. He was part of that team to get the NBA championships. People would say that if he didn't have Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen wouldn't be good, but I highly doubt that. He was a good player, good defender. Probably one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA history. Top 75 players of all time, 6-time championship, Hall of Famer. Now, as far as getting this graded, I probably would not send this in to be graded because it gets a little bit too much on the right, and I would probably get like a 9 or 8, which would bring down the value of this card. But if you had this card and it would be a perfect edition, PSA 10, I would probably estimate this card around maybe like 60 or 70 bucks that I saw online. But Hall of Famer, put in this deck. Alexander Volkov, Derek Coleman. This is a good card to have. Clyde the Glide Drexler. Another Hall of Famer. Went up against Michael Jordan in the 1992 series. The Shrug. When they say that Michael Jordan was much of a good shooter. And he definitely proved them wrong when he hit, Michael Jordan hit 6 or 7 3-pointers in the first half. But no, Clyde the Glide Drexler was a good player as well. He went on to win a championship with the Houston Rockets in 1995. So that's definitely a Hall of Famer. Now, as far as grading wise, it's pretty much good as center. Center the PSA 10. See the PSA to get a PSA 10. I'm not sure. Maybe like I don't even want to put an estimate on that card because I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. Whoever had this card, but this would definitely be a good card to have in your collection. William Rutherford. Blair Robinson. Ooh, Charles Barkley. This is a nice card. Yeah, definitely a nice card. This is probably my first Charles Barkley ever in my collection. I don't have any Charles Barkleys. And there's something... Oh, the artist who wrote it. Okay, I thought it was a signature. I thought, man, wow, jackpot. But, yeah, this is a nice card to have. Hall of Famer. Sam Mitchell. Reggie Miller, no Hall of Famer. Dennis Hobson. Art Graves. Mike Dunleavy. Yeah, and I'm setting up the Pistons when they were in the 1990 Bad Boy Pistons. So you're wondering why I have this stack of cards right here. You gotta be careful with these cards. They're old and I don't want to damage them. Okay. Ooh, Akeem Olajuwon. This is a nice card to have. I think I saw this on PSA 10. If you a PSA, if you had a 10, I think you would get like maybe $80. I'm not sure, but I definitely wouldn't get a 10 on this one. You can see it's too much on the right. The back looks fine. Oh, it's a little bit high on the bottom, so probably not even a 9. Or maybe, I'm not sure, but definitely not 10. I like how his name was spelled Akeem instead of with the H. This is a nice card. Top centers of all time. Man. This guy had a move, was a center, but he moved like a guard. That's how good he was. Who's this guy? Poole Richardson. Benjamin. Jake Peterson. That is Gerald Watkins, Tom Donald, True Bailey, Miles Simmons, Ralph Sampson. For some of you who don't know this, Ralph Sampson was teammates with Akeem Olajuwon in 1986 when they went up against the Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals, but they lost to Larry Legend, Robert Parrish, and Kevin McHale. But he has that number 50 jersey, and David Robinson's favorite player growing up was Ralph Sampson, and so that's why David Robinson had his number jersey 50. Greg Anderson, Reggie Lewis, Paul Weston. Still no Michael Jordan card, but we're still got a whole bunch of cards left to go. Let me get some of these out. Ooh, man, there's a lot of cards. That's a good collection. Start with this one. I should have done this in the beginning of the video, but I just started, so please have patience with me. So there we go. Nice. Gary Grant, Pete Ellison, John Williams, Jerome Kersey. This guy's a big time dunker. Ooh, Magic Johnson. This is a nice card to have, for sure. I think my brother had this card. He found it in admission boxes, and I think they sell those in Walmart. And if you get it graded as a 10, I think it's worth like I'm not sure, maybe $50. I'm gonna have to make sure. Gotta do my research on these cards. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I am sorry about that, a little technical difficulties, but the situation has been fixed, and we will continue with our set. Michael Jordan's Playground. I don't know how much this card was worth. Would be worth PSA 10, but this is still a good card. Maybe I would add this to my personal collection. Anything with Michael Jordan is valuable, I would say. Of course, man. Michael Jordan, 6-time NBA championship, 6-time Finals MVP, never lost in the NBA Finals, 3-peated twice, so many awards, 4-time NBA most valuable player. Yeah, I would say he is the GOAT. The only one who will come close to him being in the same sentence as with Michael Jordan is the great late, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. And it's not LeBron James. To all you LeBron James fans out there. Okay. Anyways, continue. Ron Anderson. Kiki. I can't say that name. Danny Man. Oh, Darren Robinson Rookie of the Year card. Now, this is a nice card to have. Yep, that's a nice card to have right here. Look at that. Perfectly good center. The edges are fine. The corners are not bent. Yeah, perfectly good card. I would like to get this signed. There's a card store here where we live, and supposedly he goes. No, I don't think I would say that. No, but edit that out. But David Robinson Rookie of the Year card. But this is worth something. Now I saw PSA 10 graded, worth $1,000. I think they're over exaggerating on that price, but still, to have this card it's worth some money. So really great cards. Danny Detlef Shrimp. Did I say it right? Detlef Shrimp? Okay. Jeff Hornacek. Oh, he was big time with I remember him when he was with the Jazz. Tyrone Hill, Kurt Drillin, Kelly Chopika, Johnny Newman, Stay in School. I don't know what this card is. It's another player promoting Stay Off Drugs, which is good. You know, that's a good thing to promote. I didn't know this set was doing that though. Nate McMullen, Trent Tucker, Mark McNamara. All right, the last card of this section right here. So far, really great cards. Okay. John Battle, Reggie Theus, Horace Grant, big time role player for the Chicago Bulls. Larry Nance, he was a big time dunker, and there's Dave Robinson right here. Trey Nolans, Terry Porter, I remember him when he was playing for the Spurs. William Bedford, Val Fleming. Ooh, Akeem Olajuwon. This is a nice card to have. Look at that. Perfectly good center. The art's perfect. Rick Floyd, yeah, it's a nice card. Yeah, I want to put this in the sleeve because I don't want to risk these cards getting damaged. After all, these cards are 30 years old. Almost as old as I am. I'm going to edit that out. Mookie Blaylock. No, Mookie Blaylock. I don't want to be disrespectful to these guys. Mookie Blaylock, rookie card. Mark Arias, Dennis Hobson, Bob Weiss, Chuck Daly. All right, Chuck Daly. This is one of the greatest coaches of all time. Coached the 1989-1990 Pistons team. The architect of the Jordan Rules Hall of Fame coach, and he ended up, which is really ironic, is that he ended up coaching the 1992 Dream Team, and the captain of the team was a la great Michael Jordan, but he did not want Isaiah Thomas on that team. That's amazing that two of the greatest players of all time did not want to play with each other, but I don't know. He's his own, I guess. And Chuck Daly passed away a long time ago, so in case people are wondering. Still one of the greatest coaches of all time. Alright, that stack is done. Now we're on to the second one. Second section. As you can tell, we got about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packs left. Look at the inside of this box. Wow, the Pathways of Time. That's amazing. 1990. I'm definitely not throwing away that box. I'm keeping it. So. Here we go. Bernard King, Cliff Livingston. Another Michael Jordan card. Wow. Amazing. This one's a little bit off to the right though, but I'm not a grader. This is an amazing card, man. God, I heard this card was really valuable online. Hopefully it's still worth something as a 9 or an 8. I'm gonna have to look it up. So far I'm pretty satisfied with this section, with this set. Can't wait what Series 2 has to hold. Mark Price, Terry Porter, Todd Leachy, Fleming, another Akeem Olajuwon card, Tyrone Corbin, Nick Anderson, Lenny Wilkins. Yeah. So far, looking for that Sam Mezza card with Michael Jordan in it. John Battle, Reggie Theus, Horace Grant, Larry Nance, Dre Rollins, AC Green, Rick Williams, Billy Thompson, Mark Price, Isaiah Thomas card, Hall of Famer, Mark Arias, Scott Brooks, Bob Weiss, Matt Gugas, Matt Leonard. Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm sorry, a little bit of technical difficulties, and beginning with, we'll continue opening this set. Almost finished with the with the set. Still looking for that St. Vincent Carl Michael Jordan, which is valuable. Not giving up hope. Wolf, Otis Thorpe, Steve Kerr, Coach Kerr again, Kendall Gill, Kevin Duckworth, Scott Hastings, Glenn Rice, Jerry Sloan, Dave Hoppen, Poole Richardson. That's cool. That's a nice interesting name for it to have as a first name. Poole. Not making fun of him. Jerry Sloan, Coach Joe Daly, Hall of Fame, Sidney Green. Okay. I'm happy I'm opening this set, but I'm also kind of like pretty sad to open it because it's just like bringing back memories of my childhood, and it's like it's almost ending. No, that doesn't make sense, but edit that out, Christian. Okay, still looking for that St. Vincent card. Charles Smith, Cotton Fitzsimmons, Ruff Rothstein, Sean Elliott card, Gary Payton card, nice. Whoops. Sorry, right there, fix that up. Claire Robinson, Mark McGuire, Danny Young, Don Daly, Gary Kinson, Randy Buer, Greg Grant, Dick Amoda, Turkey. So far, I picked some really good cards right here. This Gary Payton card, PSA 10 is worth something if you get it back graded 10 though, which I think I would. Yeah, it's a little rough on the edges. And maybe a 9. Still worth something though. Have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left. So we're getting there. Still looking for that Vincent card. Gary Grant, Purvis Ellison, John Williams, Jerome Kersey. I remember that dude. He was a big time dunker. Another Magic Johnson card. Art. Nice. Look at that. Another most valuable player, Magic Johnson. Alright, look at that. And that one's perfect center as well. Definitely going to get this graded. Put this in the sleeve. Let me get in there. Walter Davis, Kevin Gamble, Lenny Wilkins, Hall of Famer, Ryan O'Keefe, John Sally, Danny Ferry, Casey Jones, Mike Schluler, Sam Perkins. Still, I want to put this in a section of the look it up section along with these cards, the Bad Boy Pistons card section. Really great section, Hall of Fame section right here. Got about 6 packs left. I'm still looking for that St. Vincent card. But cannot complain, another Magic Johnson Most Valuable Player of the Year card. And that card is worth it. He's graded back PSA 10, and if you get back from 10 from PSA, it will be worth, I think, over like maybe like $100, which is not really bad especially for a card. And I'd say with this card alone, I definitely paid for the box. I paid for like maybe like $50 from Amazon, which is a nice price for this, especially for this box. I honestly thought that the cards would be damaged, but the cards are really nice. Really good in condition. I would have thought that maybe they got crushed, but no. These cards are perfect. Look at this. Oh, good photo, too. Another Kenny Smith card. Stacey King, rookie card. Buck Williams. Ronaldo Blackman. Mike Koeman. Karl Malone, Hall of Famer, Willie Burton, Jack Haley, Scott Skiles, Xavier McDaniel, Stu Jackson, John Lennon, Robbie Sparrow. Okay, getting down to the wire here. So far, satisfied with this set. No, I take it back. I'm really satisfied with this set. I cannot ask for any much better cards. Harvey Grant, and especially in these good condition. He said some of these cards are in really great condition. They'll be much better condition than I thought they would be. Just a little bit rough on the edges, but that's to be expected with these cards. I mean, they're 30 years old, so. Harvey Grant, another Isaiah Thomas card, but this time he's promoting Don't Do Drugs. And you can see his signature right here. Well, it's not actually his signature. They reprinted it, but still, nice card to have. Rick Mahorn, who was part of that 1989 Piston team. Probably put that with them. B. Shaw. Brian Shaw is obviously coaching the Lakers, and LeBron James really wanted him to be the coach, and he got him. And they ended up winning the title. Casey Jones, when he was a player, I'll put that in the Hall of Fame. Chris Mullin, Byron Scott, Eddie Johnson, Tom Chambers, Dennis Scott. This card's worth something. Otis Smith, Dominique Wilkins, another Hall of Famer. Quentin Daly. Oh, another Mark Jackson card with the infamous Menendez brothers right there. Amazing. Look at that card. Perfectly good picture in its center too. Look at that picture. Its center. The edges are nice. The corners are not bent, not damaged. It's a really good card. Hopefully I would get this back in the 10, but I'm not sure. Hopefully, but they're really, really, really strict on grading. Or if not, you can go to Beckett. Beckett is a little bit more cheaper, but the difference between PSA and Beckett, PSA lets you know your process of how your car is going. I hear Beckett is not, but I may be wrong. I don't want to speculate. Getting down to the wire. Oh, and by the way, I would have to look it up, but I would say in the PSA 10, I think it's worth maybe $800 or $900, so definitely worth it. And about have 3 packs left. 4. You know, the wire. Still looking for that Sam Vincent card. Not losing up hope. Will Purdue. European import. Vlade Divac. And can't say his name. That the guy who invented the Euro, who brought over the Eurostep. Mercionius, I think that's his name. We put this here. Chuck Barkley, another Hall of Famer. Wes Newfield, Willie Anderson, Mark West, James Edwards, Michael Adams. All right, Defensive Player of the Year, Dennis Rodman. This is a good card to have for sure. Look at that. And it's perfectly good center. The pitches are good. The edges are nice. The corners are not bent. Look at that. Dennis Rodman, man, he was the man back in the day in terms of defending your opponent, and he was not only a good defender, but he would definitely get inside your head and mess with you, pick on you. He was like the bully on those Bulls teams, and definitely on the Pistons as well when he was with them. And definitely gave Michael Jordan a hard time, gave Scottie Pippen a hard time, and the documentary when Phil Jackson went to Dennis Rodman's house to recruit him. It's kind of funny how how that happened, where Phil Jackson asked, "Hey, Dennis, do you want to be a Chicago Bull?" And I'm paraphrasing here as well. Dennis Rodman said, "I don't give a damn if I'm a Bull or not." And supposedly Phil Jackson said, "Congratulations, you're a Chicago Bull." And well, the rest is history. He ended up winning 3 titles in that second three-peat, which definitely a Hall of Famer. And top 75 players. So he was just part of that top 75 players of all time. Great defender. I just don't I probably would disagree with his off the court antics, but to each his own. It was, well, let me just say, when he was doing his thing, he was playing real good. And I'm not sure how much that card will be graded PSA 10. I would have to look it up, but if it's a 10, hopefully it's a 10, maybe like $80. I'm not sure. Gene Littles, Dale Curry, Steph Curry's dad, Mike Schmirk, Moses Malone, another Hall of Famer, RIP, Ars Malone. That's a good card to have right there. Look at that center. Really good picture right there. PSA 10. I'm not sure how much this would be worth. Dan Schgage. I can't say what name. Some of these names I can't pronounce, and I don't want to sound like I'm making fun of these guys. All right, 3 packs left from the first series. Okay. Craig Hodges, Herb Williams, Jeff Martin, Eddie Lake Wilkins, another Phil Jackson card. Williams, Kenny Battle, Michael Adams, Vinny Johnson, another Bad Boy Pistons, Rex Chapman, Ronaldo Blackman, Tom Tolbert, Odin Polynice, and Greg Kite. Still no Michael Jackson. Still no Sam Vincent card with Michael Jordan in it. Which is the only card I need to help complete this set. Open this. Mike Woodson, James Donaldson, Wes Garland, Ron Higgins, Bo Campbell, Craig Elo, John Stockton, Hall of Famer, Karl Malone, Michael Ansley, Derek Gervin, Kenny Walker, Ben Ellis, Rolando Rogers. Alright, last pack. We're done. So far, got some really good cards. Started off with the Hall of Famers. Then as we went on, we got bigger. The stack of Hall of Famers, collecting the Bad Boy Pistons. They won the title. All these Hall of Famers right here. Look at that. Scottie Pippen, Karl Malone, Chris Mullin, Larry Bird. And of course, the really, really good cards of this set. Most valuable player, Magic Johnson, Dennis Rodman, Mark Jansen, because of the infamous brothers. Another Magic Johnson card. Michael Jordan card, Coach Chuck Daly, Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson. Yeah, so far so good. Now, last pack of this set, and hopefully that Michael Jordan, that Sam Vincent with a card with Michael Jordan in the pictures is in here. If not, hopefully it will be in the second series I'll be getting. And hopefully you guys will continue watching this channel, and don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscription button, leave a comment, say anything, and about any of these cards. If I had anything wrong on information of these cards, please let me know. Any positive feedback. Last one. Drum roll. Eric Floyd, Mark Damons, Mitch Thurman, Dominique Wilkins, Hall of Famer, Doris, Chuck Person, Joe Dumars, another Defensive Player of the Year, Morris, Larry Bird, Darrell Walker, another Sean Kemp card, but no Sam Vincent card with Michael Jordan. That's okay. So far we got some good cards, and we put up some really good cards at the end. The Larry Bird, Defensive Player of the Year, Dennis Rodman, and the Sean Kemp rookie card. Well, so far I would say that this set is worth the $50, and I will not complain about what I've gotten. Really good set. I would say if I would get these all graded, and I don't know how much they're worth online right now, I would say maybe, yeah, probably I'd get $1,000 right here and just on these cards if I got to bet 10. So yeah, definitely made back my money and plus way more when I bought this set. So I would definitely recommend this NBA Hoops Basketball Cards 1990-91 series for a series. And I can't wait to get the second series from Amazon in a couple of days here, and now we can check out that video later on. So thank you for watching this channel. I am Joker, and thanks for stay tuned for the second episode on Sports with Joker. Good night, everybody.